That is where they are trying to get to continue to have everyone in play at all times. That's ultimate basketball when everybody's in play. The center comes right in behind all the defense and gets it easy to put in. The one thing the Cavs will have to do this evening, too, is play defense in space.
Time now for the Taco Bell take. Lamar, what do you got for us today?
Well, Brooke touched on it, kind of what Carmelo needs to pass Moses Malone.
Try to get something going. But when you move the ball, defenses are usually a step behind, and that's where Colin gets an advantage getting to the basket.
Jones to the bucket.
He can jump out the gym.
5-3 is the early Cavalier lead. Love squares and misfires. Up top to Lillard. Sexton's right out on him. Nurkic screens off Sexton. Back to Nurkic. Good two-man game. He finger rolls and lays it in. Lillard's right on him. Nearly strip jetty. Off it goes to Isaac Okoro. What a night Okoro had just last night as Sexton for three. It's rebounded by Nurkic.
Yeah, he was unbelievable the other night. He was unbelievable the other night. Unbelievable.
Okoro's previous career high in scoring had been 20 points. He had 32 last night. Nurkic to the bucket off a Lillard feed once again. Fractured his wrist this season in mid-January. Missed about 9 weeks as Sexton hightails toward the bucket. Nurkic ate it up at the rim, and out comes Lillard. Covington displays some range, and J.B. Bickerstaff wants a timeout.
That was Lillard range there. Wow.
Jared Allen. McCollum had a half step on Dotson. Banks couldn't get it to go. Nurkic an offensive rebound. His putback is no good. Can he get it again? Not quite as Allen knocks it away. Eventually secures it and gives it to Dotson. McCollum had a half step on Dotson. Banks couldn't get it to go. Nurkic an offensive rebound. His putback is no good. Can he get it again? Not quite as Allen knocks it away. Eventually secures it and gives it to Dotson.
That they normally turn it over with early in the game. Cavs defense pretty good.
Sexton at the foul line finds Allen. Allen puts it up, blocked by Nurkic. Allen gets it back.
Most centers in the league where he can get by you.
Sexton now with 10 points. Covington to Nurkic. Nurkic, patience,
nice.
The pump fake it.
Uses a Nurkic screen, gives it back to Nurkic. Nurkic bulldogs his way through Wade, gets his own rebound and scores. Uses a Nurkic screen, gives it back to Nurkic. Nurkic bulldogs his way through Wade, gets his own rebound and scores. Uses a Nurkic screen, gives it back to Nurkic. Nurkic bulldogs his way through Wade, gets his own rebound and scores. 16 months later, and here he goes to work down low on Allen. He's just a big hombre as Nurkic couldn't get that to go as Jarrett held his ground. Isn't it funny how all the criticism we've heard throughout the season as Sexton lobs upstairs for Allen. Allen hooks, can't get it to go. Always seems to come from teams in the 6th or 7th spot, huh? Right. Players trying to, or teams, I should say, looking to avoid that play-in tournament. Getting to the 6th spot is Okoro to the bucket. He thought he got fouled. Love tracks down the loose ball. Gives it back to Okoro. Got two of the Blazers on a pump fake. Players trying to, or teams, I should say, looking to avoid that play-in tournament. Getting to the 6th spot is Okoro to the bucket. He thought he got fouled. Love tracks down the loose ball. Gives it back to Okoro. Got two of the Blazers on a pump fake. To playing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and winning $10,000. For your shot at glory, go to FromGarageToGlory.com to enter. The Blazers lead by a dozen. Nurkic picked off Okoro hard, took the return feed from Lillard, couldn't finish with a dunk.
Got a mismatch. Colin has a mismatch right here.
Colin knows it, goes to the basket and draws a foul.
Has to become part of their DNA for them to become a better offensive team.
Last night, the fewest assists by a starter for the Cavs was 4 as Lillard goes back door. Nurkic found him with a nifty bounce pass.
And all they had to do was tug you on the waist a little bit and backdoor you.
Sexton guarded by the angular Jones. Nurkic snares his 7th rebound.
For one split second, backdoor you every time.
That was a 7-footer at 290 pounds who made that pass in Nurkic. Mentioned he's had trouble staying on the floor. An awful left leg injury back in 2019. Osman. Love back to Osman. Osman to the bucket. Missed it. Nurkic was there. Love back to Osman. Osman to the bucket. Missed it. Nurkic was there. Sexton reads the pass, makes the steal. Sexton to the bucket. Nurkic recovers and fouls him.
Nurkic able to bother it, but however, turns it over. Sexton the steal, Sexton the take.
Cavaliers have left a lot of points at the line tonight. They're just 7 of 13 from the stripe. Nurkic deals to Covington. Covington fires a long 3 over Love.
It's amazing. Their range is unbelievable.
Then he can get a clean jump at Nurk's attempts.
Nurk, the 3, and it is good for the big fella.
Number 11.
Love again for 3. As a 3 by Covington is off the mark. Nurkic has been rock solid in that paint on both ends. As a 3 by Covington is off the mark. Nurkic has been rock solid in that paint on both ends.